हेलो गाइस, आज हम करेंगे सिविक्स के 15 टॉप क्वेश्चन आंसर फॉर क्लास 10। गाइस ये हमारा थर्ड लेक्चर है। गाइस यदि आपने हमारे पहले लेक्चर नहीं देखे तो उन्हें भी देख लेना, क्योंकि गाइस वे आपके लिए बहुत ही हेल्पफुल है। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। गाइस फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। हाउ इज द एथनिक कंपोजिशन ऑफ बेल्जियम वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स? एक्सप्लेन। फर्स्ट, of the country's total population 59% live in the Flemish region and speak Dutch language. Second, another 40% people live in the Walloon region and speak French. Third, remaining 1% of the Belgians speak German. Second question है, what is the ethnic composition of Sri Lanka? The Sinhalese community form the majority of the population, 74% with Tamil, who are mostly 18% concentrated in the north and east of the island, forming the largest ethnic minority. Second, most of the Sinhala speaking people are Buddhist, while most of the Tamil are Hindus or Muslim. Third, there are about 7% Christians who are both Tamil and Sinhalese. Guys, ये बहुत important question है। थर्ड क्वेश्चन है, हाउ इज फेडरल गवर्नमेंट बिटवीन द यूनाइटेड गवर्नमेंट? एक्सप्लेन विद द एग्जांपल ऑफ बेल्जियम एंड श्रीलंका. Federalism is a system of government under which power is divided between a central authority and its various constituent units, whereas in a united government all the power are in the hand of a central authority. गाइस यदि आपके पास यह क्वेश्चन है, डिफाइन फेडरलिज्म या व्हाट इज फेडरलिज्म, तो गाइस आप यह डेफिनेशन लिख दे फेडरलिज्म से लेकर कंस्टिट्यूट यूनिट तक। तो गाइस आपको फुल मार्क्स मिले। एक मार्क्स में यह क्वेश्चन आता है बस। सेकेंड पॉइंट है, द बेल्जियम लीडर ट्राई टू सोल्व द एथनिक प्रॉब्लम बाय रेस्पेक्टिंग द फीलिंग एंड इंटरेस्ट ऑफ डिफरेंट communities and region by establishing a federal government, whereas the Sri Lanka government tried to solve the problem through majorities. Third, the Belgium solution helped in avoiding the civil strife, whereas the majorities in Sri Lanka led to the civil war. Fourth question है, what is meant by majorities? Majorities is a belief that the majority community should be available to rule a country in whichever way it wants by disregarding the voices and need of the minority. Fifth question है, how was majorities practiced in Sri Lanka? In 1956, an act was passed to recognize Sinhala as the only official language, and government followed professional policy that favored Sinhala application for university position and government jobs. Sixth question है, mention any three demands of Sri Lanka Tamil. The constitution and government policy should not deny them equal political rights. Second, Tamils should not be discriminated against them in getting job and other opportunity and ignored their interests. Third, Tamil should also be an official language. Seventh, what was the constitution of Belgium amended 4 times between 1970 and 1993? The constitution of Belgium was amended 4 times between 1970 and 1992 to work out an arrangement that would enable everyone to live together within the same country. Guys, 8th question है, why power sharing is desirable? Explain giving any 3 fundamental reasons. First, power sharing helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. Since social conflict often led to violence and political instability, it is a good way to ensure the stability of political order. Second, its absence results into erosion of will by majority community. In the short run, it appears attractive, but in the long run, it undermines the unity of a nation. Third point, the domination of majority is not only oppressive for minority but also ruins majority. Then question, what is meant by system of check and balance? The system of check and balance is the arrangement of power sharing among different organs of government, such as legislature, executive and judiciary, in such a way that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power and each organ check the other. 10th question है, explain the vertical division of power by giving example from India. First, when power is shared among government at different level by division of power involving higher and lower level of government, it is called as vertical division of power. Second, in India, this is done by a general government for the entire country, which is called as union of central government, and government at provincial or regional level, which are called as a state government. Third, as the Indian Constitution has clearly laid down the provision for distribution of power. This division of power is further extended to a level of government lower than a state government, such as municipality and panchayat. 11th question है, how is power shared among different organs of the government? Explain. Power is shared among different organs of government such as legislature, executive, and judiciary. Second, it is a horizontal distribution of power because it allows different organs of government place at some level to exercise different power. Third, it also called a system of check and balance because each organ check the other. This result into a balance of power among various institutions. 12th question, I describe the demand of Sri Lanka Tamil. First, recognition of Tamil language and that Tamil should be given equal status with that of the Sinhala language and should be added as an official language. Second, there should be no discrimination between the Sri Lanka Tamil and Sinhala resident of Sri Lanka in government job and university post. Third, their religion should be equally respected with that of Muslims and they should be given equal political rights. 13th question, power sharing is the spirit of democracy. Justify the statement. Power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. First, a democratic rule involves sharing power with those affected by its exercise and who have to live with its effect. Second, people have a right to be consulted on how they are to be governed. A legitimate government is one where citizens through participation acquire a stake in the system. Third, it helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between social groups. Guys, 14th question, what is power sharing? Why there is need for power sharing? Power sharing, power is shared among different organs of government. Government at different level among social group and political parties, pressure group, etc. Guys, इसकी आप नीड देखते हैं. It helps to reduce the possibility of conflict. Second, power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. 15th question, describe any three form of power sharing is modern democracy. Power is shared among different organs of government such as legislature, executive, and judiciary. Power can be shared among government at different level, as general government for the entire country and government at the provisional original level. Third, power may also be shared among different social groups such as religious and linguistic group. Community government in Belgium is a good example of this arrangement. गाइस, आज का लेक्चर कंप्लीट हो गया है. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम आपको कुछ एसएसटी के टॉप इंपोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन बताइए, जियोग्राफी, इकोनॉमिक्स, सिविक्स चैप्टर फर्स्ट. गाइस, हमारा चैनल आपके लिए हेल्पफुल है, इसलिए हमारे चैनल